That's to third. One up, one down. Jonathan India at the plate. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Glass now, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Here's Ellie De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. Squirts away a little bit. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Glasnow picks to first. India dives back in safely.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Glasnow ready and deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
India stands at first with one out. Hopped up on the left side of the infield. Taylor drops into the glove. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the NLDS. And another ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Hearn with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one, Andrew Abbott.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Hesung Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 out, space is empty. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. We're in the second game of this division series. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Hot shot to third. Hernandez over to first in time. 1 out in the second. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting left fielder, Jake Fraley.
So up next, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Abbott back to work. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Muncy matched a homer in his last game. And now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And here is Michael Conforto. And there's the strike. Conforto, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Conforto went deep in his most recent game. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball. That's too low. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air. De La Cruz hauls it in for the out. Here's Kike. Hernandez. And the sweeper is off the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that is out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benson makes a nice running catch. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. First time up was a pop out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before he starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy. to me, but I wonder who he's looking at. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Top of the third, no score. The shortstop takes a ball. Just off the inside edge. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Candelario stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Nice grab. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Reds go down quietly. Still no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Tommy Edman. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Abbott winds and deals. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Chris Taylor. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that drops in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Pajes rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Will Smith to the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That's the ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds 0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn. And here it comes. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a breaking ball misses outside. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in Game 2 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Up the middle, Kim. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Reds. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to left his first time. That one missing inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, a sliding stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Max Muncy. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Conforto, batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Right side, hard hit. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We're in the second game of this division series. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Jake Fraley. Glasnow back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Conforto makes the grab, 1 down. Jonathan India digs in now. 1 for two. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. on the ground. Oh, nice play from his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses. Ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one not close. Now 2-0.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fastball is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario, 1 for 2. To third. Throw on to Freeman. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Taylor batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2. Now 1 missed. That to right. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Pajes in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one the other way, India. Inning over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Ryan O'Hearn. In the air, right side. And out number 1 on the grab. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. He's grounded out a couple of times. And there's a foul ball. The Dodgers leading by a run here in Game 2 of the NLDS.
Oh.
And now 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Okay.
Short hop liner, handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order, due up. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Out to short, De La Cruz. 2 gone now.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the frame. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oh, he botches it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. That one fouled hard the other way. fouled off down the right side. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering misses down and away. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's one away. Here's the throw. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit on the ground to short. Taylor throws to first, and that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that funky Muncy hits one out. His second home run of the series. It's 3-1. That was blasted. Michael Conforto will climb in. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
1-2 now. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. 3-2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4. Here's Kike Hernandez. Line drive. This one could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Just misses there.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Ground ball right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here comes Chris Taylor. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. To the right side. On to O'Hearn. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike one.
No, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1-1.
2 outs. And that's in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We look ahead to inning number. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips. So digging in, Jonathan India. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Reds trailing by 3 here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Next offering upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
(3-2). Swung on, belted. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. To the right side, Kim. Fires to second. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next for Cincinnati, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a high fly ball left field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And a swing and a miss. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the 8th, and here's Freddie Freeman. Antone back to work. Antone, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Hesung Kim will hit next. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Throw, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And next for L.A., Will Smith. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard. And you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now it's the Reds DH, Yandy Diaz. Late swing, fouled off. The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Oh, right to the backstop. Stevenson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here. Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith on his way over. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. In now for the Reds, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And there's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here comes Stevenson in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now here is Jake Fraley. The 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, and the count is even 2-2. Now one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Jonathan India in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Scott gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Alex Vesia taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And this is inside.
Maybe a strikeout. Can you leave a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got one out to right. Pajes settles under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And they've tied it in the top of the ninth. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. And it's just foul. That was close. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of game 2. 1-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates appears to be getting loose. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air to left center, Conforto. And that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the back here in L.A. Here's Max Muncy. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Alexis Diaz.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there. And that is strike 2. That one is upstairs. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, James Outman. Conforto in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Addison Barker. And that bunted towards third. Candelario on to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Puts a bunt down. To the plate. See! And we are tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boo. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up.
On the ground to the left. Nice stop. Throw to first. And he dives in with the winning run. And the Dodgers walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch.
6-5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lady. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm the chili sippy. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Watch myself.